Any other questions? Mrs. McDonnell.
I know President Johnson and I had talked last week a little bit about the timing of this bid, and technically right now it does not comply with Michigan purchasing laws. It fell 2 days short of the bid requirements, which Michigan law states that bids have to be published and opened for a minimum of 14 days from start to finish. So my question is, if the board approves this, these bids as they are, what impact does that have on the board for potential issues with our state laws?
I mean, yeah. The way we looked at it is the way we understand the way it reads is that it's 2 weeks when you read the code, and these were out for technically 2 business weeks, and they were not for 14 days. You're correct. It was 12 days, but it was 2 business weeks, Monday to Friday and Monday to Friday. So we think we've met the requirements. In addition, you know, we feel like we got adequate bids, and we certainly haven't had any vendors. I mean, we verified that. We certainly haven't had any vendors who are unhappy or bidders who didn't feel like they had an opportunity to bid. And like I said, in addition to putting this on the bid for Michigan, it was also sent out to 118. This is from AUK's office, sent out to 118 vendors as well.
Can I get an explanation of why it wasn't proper procedures weren't followed?
I think that they felt they were following proper procedure. That's certainly something they've done on different occasions. So.
They have done it in the past on different occasions?
Not for us, I don't think, but I think that they have taken that position that 2 weeks is 2 sets of business, 10 days of business time.
Right, but the law's pretty cut and dry. I mean, as far as what the requirements are, and it states that they have to be published on the state website for bids, and then in a local newspaper for a minimum of 14 days. I mean, it's pretty cut and dry.
We'll be happy to take a look at that.
Yeah, could you get the board?
Because what we had understood today was it was 2 weeks, and so not 14 days, and so
it is 14 days.
Okay,
according to the
so
law.
if it's 14 days, then we'll take a look at that, and we'll take a look at what the exposure is, also with our attorneys as it relates to what that means. Because really, unless there's a penalty in the law, the exposure that the board has is that if there was someone that came and said we didn't get an opportunity to bid in a timely manner, then we would have to. That's what the board's exposure is on this. So we want to make sure that there's no exposure for sure, and so we'll verify that with our attorneys, and if there's a level of discomfort, then we'll relook at it.